Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Wednesday, October 26th, 2022. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief. Man, what a great dinner at Lunis's last night. That place never gets old. I'll tell you what, just a bit of a heads up, over the next few weeks, we're going to be making some changes to eyeonannapolis.net, and some things may look a little bit out of kilter or may appear in places where you may not expect them to appear. As they say in England, keep calm and carry on. All right, so let's get into today's news, shall we? The Annapolis police are searching for several suspects in an assault. An employee of a business in the 900 block of Bay Ridge Road, now that's in the Main and Market Giant McDonald's area, was placing trash in a dumpster when a car rolled up and the occupants began to throw rocks at him. This happened at about 6:30 p.m. on Monday evening, and the victim did suffer lacerations to his head. Some discouraging news on the education front. According to recent statewide assessments, 75% of the 8th grade students and 69% of the 4th grade students are below basic achievement levels for math. Senator Paul Pinsky, who's chairman of the Education, Health, and Environmental Affairs Committee, says that the COVID really crushed us, and that while the blueprint for Maryland's future included intensive tutoring to get us all caught up, he is suggesting that the tutoring period may be extended with more money being put into the program. I think it's going to take quite a long time for the students to catch up. It's been a horrible 3 years. Bummer news. Historic Annapolis has canceled one of my favorite nights of the year. Annapolis By Candelight will not happen again in 2022. It was canceled in 20 and 21 for COVID, and I did speak with someone at HA who told me that they're not so much concerned with COVID, but it's the individual homeowners that are still a bit hesitant to allow hundreds of strangers touring their homes. Completely understandable as far as I'm concerned. Fingers crossed it will return in 23. A few weeks ago, we told you about the party at the library for the love of the library. Well, they tallied up the donations and the proceeds, and wow, the evening generated a record $92,000. Last year's virtual event brought in $50,000. The funds will go to help all sorts of services, including the kindergarten readiness program, which hopefully can help the testing issue I just mentioned. But wow, thank you to the community for such generous support. Hey, here's a fun story. Of all the fitness classes you can possibly take, what do you think is the most popular in Maryland? Zumba? Body pump? Pilates? Boxing? Aerobics? Nah, here in Maryland, it's yoga. In fact, that's the most popular across the United States, and Pilates and Zumba did come in second and third, respectively, here in Maryland. Saw a Facebook post about Diehl's produce in Eastport. This is the final week for produce and pumpkins and ciders and such, so you want to go get it while it is there. They're going to take a bit of a break, I guess, and then they're going to be back again before Christmas with the trees. And speaking of deadlines, the Galway Bay Authentic Irish Eggnog is here, but it will sell out, as it does year after year. I picked up half a case last Saturday at Pirates Cove. You can also get it at Galway Bay, Killarney House, and Brian Baru. You can order it online at galwaybaymd.com and pick it up at any of those locations as well. If you want to try your luck, you can go to Bay Ridge Wine and Spirits. I heard they had a couple cases. There's your warning. Don't count on it being available the week before Christmas. Okay, and that's a wrap on the news. Pod news up this weekend is the Salvation Army, which was really a fascinating one for me. Oh, cripes, breaking news. I just saw an email. Ram's Head is bringing Kebmo to the Maryland Hall on February 13th. Tickets will go on sale this Friday at noon. All right, let's put this puppy to bed with a quick thank you to you and also to our sponsors for the Daily News Brief, Solar Energy Services, the Kristi Neidhardt Team of Northrop Realty, a Long End Foster Company, and Scout and Molly's. So now you just need to hang tight because George from DCMDVA Weather is standing by with your locally forecast weather report. And of course, we have Bridget, also known as BeeprBuzz, who is your only local source for live music in the area, with a 5-minute long Annapolis After Dark. All that in just a bit, so hang tight.
Ready for a new look for those end of summer parties? Come see us at Scout and Molly's. I'm Betsy Abraham. My mom and I own and operate this great little boutique at the Annapolis Town Center. After spending the last 2 years shopping online, come enjoy a fun, in-person shopping experience with a bonus, real customer service. We'd love to help you pick out the perfect outfit for back-to-school Annapolis boat shows and nights out with your friends. Scout and Molly's, Annapolis Town Center. Thanks for shopping local.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Wednesday, October 26th. Yesterday's skies stayed way cloudier, way longer than expected across the Annapolis region, and that ultimately kept temps a few degrees cooler than what was expected as well, but it should at least warm up a bit today, with sun then returning Thursday through Saturday, ahead of a return of maybe some clouds and showers on Sunday. Look for mostly cloudy skies again today with temps in the upper 60s to lower 70s, to be followed by sunshine in 65 to 70 degrees Thursday, with some breezy winds as well, with sunshine staying in place Friday and Saturday, but with cooler temps around 60 for highs each day, before clouds and a few showers move back into the region Sunday, with highs in the mid-60s or so. As for Halloween Monday, chances are increasing for some rain to fall, but it's still a few days out, so stay tuned for updates on that. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day out there today. Stay healthy and be safe. And be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter for regular updates each day, along with our website at dcmdvaweather.info. And definitely be sure to download our DCMDVA Weather app on all of your devices from either the Apple or Google App Stores, so you can always stay weather informed.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services. Have you been looking for ways to save money recently? Maybe you should consider solar energy for your home. Or are you waiting for the technology to get cheaper? If so, how long are you going to wait? Today's solar costs less than 20% of what it cost 10 years ago. But while solar prices have declined every year, so have the financial incentives. Bottom line, if you wait for cheaper solar, you're also waiting for lower incentives. Take my home, for example. My solar system was installed in 2010, and it's been paid off for almost 5 years, and I no longer have to buy any electricity for another 15 to 20 years. If I waited for cheaper solar, I'd still be paying an electric bill. At Solar Energy Services, we have thousands of satisfied customers who are sure glad they didn't wait. So what are you waiting for? Sunshine's a wasted. Call us today for a free solar design at 410-923-6090 or on the web at solarsaves.net.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
The music scene in Anne Arundel County is popping, and sometimes it's hard to sort through it all. From blues to pop, from funk to ska, BeeprBuzz has it all covered for you in this week's Annapolis After Dark.
Good morning, Annapolis. BeeprBuzz here with your Annapolis After Dark weekend music highlights for Wednesday, October 26th through Sunday, October 30th. Happy Halloween week. Don't forget the list of Halloween events is on the BeeprBuzz website, just like previous years. Go to the socials for Annapolis Streaming and BeeprBuzz, and also both websites for the full schedule. We update the event and all websites with changes and cancellations so you know before you go. AnnapolisStreaming.com and BeeprBuzz.com. Live music for today, Wednesday. Hippie Happy Hour returns to 49 West in the front room. Guests this week, Dean Rosenthal, Pete, Rurik, Jimmy Jacobs, and more. Dana B. will be at Brian Baru in Severna Park instead of Larry Lay this week. And over to Beacon, which used to be Sam's on the waterfront, Sean Owen will be playing for the Fish for a Cure fundraiser there. And then head over to Dark Horse for the Highland Brothers. Thursday, Get to the Point for Brian Ewald. Ben Heemstra of Ben will be at Reynolds Tavern. The Severn River Band will be at Dark Horse. Ryan Cozell will be at Annapolis Market House. Orlando and Greg Phillips will be at Senior Chili in Arnold. Weekend music. Friday night, start with Happy Hour at Blackwall Hitch with Dana B. and stay for the Halloween party with Oh No, One Night Only Band. Honey Soul will be making their debut at Annapolis Market House. Jeff Holland is back at Quiet Waters Park with Campfire Chats. He'll bring songs and stories as you enjoy s'mores by the fire. PJ and Neil will be at Senior Chili and Arnold. DJ Michael K. will be spinning the spooky hits at River Bay Roadhouse in the Cape. Dave Teff will be at Gina's Cantina in Millersville. Alexander Peters will be down at Old Stein Inn in Edgewater, and if you were there last week for their return of live music on Fridays, you know how much fun it was. I will definitely be going back. And Fresh Pint Maryland will be at Stan & Joe's on West Street. Saturday, the night most of our Halloween and costume events will take place. Wall Chapel up in Gambrills is having a fall festival near the movie theater, and you can catch guava jelly there kicking it off for the lunch crowd. Also in Wall Chapel, the original Barktoberfest is happening at the Green Turtle. You may remember this event taking place for years down here in Annapolis. I've always covered it. Well, now it is up at the Gambrills location, and there will be prizes, adorable pups in costumes, and music by Hurricane Kevin. Whitey's Liquors up in Linthicum is having another lot party. This time it is beer and donut pairing. Local beers paired with local donuts and local music by Severn River Band. Madison Bailey will be at the Hideaway Saturday night, which is somewhere in Odenton. Park Life will be up at Sullivan's Cove in Severna Park. Josette and Bill will be at Gary's Grill. Meerkat Nation will be just down the road at Copper Creek. Honey Soul will be rockin' Dock Horse on Saturday night. And catch Dean Rosenthal's 4-piece racket at 49 West with Shane Tripp and others joining him for the night. And he does recommend that you come in costume. Halloween parties. Be sure to check out the full list on my website, BeeprBuzz.com. Places with costume contest. Here we go. Royal Flush with Nate Finn will be at Ram's Head Roadhouse with 3 categories to win for Best Costume. The Green Turtle and Gambrills, Hell in a Shell Party, cash prizes, and I will be one of the judges. Music by Area 301, Dirty, and DJ Rob Wander. Pirates Cove, costume contest with music by Kurt Gibbons. Graduate Hotel in the Trophy Room, costume contest with music by DJ FO4. Middleton Tavern, 2 floors of free music and 2 floors of costume contests. Upstairs Piano Bar with Donald Wolcott and 2 categories to win. Downstairs, music with Mad Planet Band and a first and second place prize to win, but you can't win twice. Sunday Fun Day. Start the day off with brunch at Gary's Grill with Aaron Hawkins of Loose Ties. Big event in the Stan & Joe's parking lot on Sunday, Music for the Forest, to help support the group fighting to prevent development of Crystal Springs. This is the last forest on Forest Drive. Music by Michael K., Honey Soul, Daphne Ekman, Hurricane Kevin, Dean Rosenthal, Moran Tripp Band, Ryan Keith Band, and more. Carly Winter will be back at Annapolis Market House. Sunday is also the last day for the Stan & Joe's Riverside Dock Bar. They will be closing the bar out there for the season. Close it down with music by Arthur Richos. Remember, these are just the highlights. Find the full schedule of music for all of Annapolis and the surrounding areas on the Annapolis Streaming Facebook event and on the websites AnnapolisStreaming.com and BeeprBuzz.com, spelled BeeprBuzz. I'll see you out there.
Another moving moment from Kristi Neidhardt of the Kristi Neidhardt Team from Northrop Realty, a Long and Foster company.
Hi, I'm Kristi Neidhardt. Gearing up for the Bay Bridge Run Walk, I figured if I was going to walk, then why not do it for a cause? And why not bring along some friends, too? I reached out to Stacy Nicholson of C&R Insurance and Dale Watson of Alpha Engineering, and they said yes, but why stop there? So, we're putting out an official challenge to join forces with us.
So we'll walk for a cause Sunday, November 13th. All funds raised will support backpacks for kids, Christmas for children, and diapers for babies. These programs make a difference in the lives of people throughout our community.
We invite you to walk with us. Join Team Walk the Walk Foundation, and registration is free. Visit WTWF.org to register and learn more. Already registered? No problem. You can still join our Walk the Walk fundraising team.
What's that website again?
WTWF.org.
Together we can rock this walk. Who's in?
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at @IonAnnapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.